All right, welcome. Once again, I'm doing the guest review. This time, I'm going to talk about the movie Bionic Ninja from 1986. So, I saw the poster, I saw the title, and it said, I need to watch this movie. I need to watch this movie. So, let's do it. Let's watch the movie and do review. So, already watched the movie, and here I am doing the review. So the movie is a movie from Hong Kong. Is directed by Godfrey Ho under a different name. So and you're thinking Bionic Ninja. We are gonna see a movie about a ninja robot like Terminator, but if it was a ninja. And no asterisk. No, I'm not sure. We'll get to that. So, okay, this is a movie from Hong Kong. So I watched a dub version. So, but to my knowledge, all movies in Hong Kong in those days they were dubbed over, and because they didn't record like the actual dialogue when they're filming, so all the movies were dubbed over. So when I watched the movie, I got the impression that it was two movies, two incomplete movies merged together to make a movie. Um, and I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. Doing a movie is super hard and super expensive, and maybe if you don't have the money, you don't have the budget. I mean, this is not for Hollywood movies. They spend $200 million to make a movie. They have to do it like in one go. But like everyone else, they have to make, especially low budget movies. They have to use everything they got. So if you have two incomplete movies and you can grab some scenes and repurpose that and repurpose them into other scenes, you have to do that. So and especially if you have like ninjas and they have the mouth cover, and I think it's quote easy to repurpose those scenes into expository dialogue to get scenes merged together more easily. And if you have that, you have to take advantage of that. I mean, it will be wrong not to do it. So, okay, what's the movie about? So we have this tape, like I'm assuming it's like a computer tape, like because it's the 80s, so it's not like a mixtape, and or they record someone like saying like bad things. But a computer tape, maybe it has the codes for nuclear weapons or something like that. So, of course, if this tape gets into the wrong hands, all all will be bad. So, it's kind of like the plot of the movie For Your Eyes Only, James Bond movie, when we have like this device and the MI6 and the KGB thereafter, and the device is in the hands of like a mafia guy. Um, so it's kind of like that. So this tape cannot be in the wrong hands, but at the beginning of the movie, is it's already in the wrong hands because okay, this like the plot of the movie. We have like um, one of our leads, Gordon Mann. He works for Mr. Smart, who is not President Eisenhower, and this is like a criminal organization. It's not said explicitly, but he's transporting the tape, and the tape gets robbed, and they don't want to go to the police. So if you don't want to go to the police, maybe it's a criminal organization. So we have this group, and we have like a gang, like Mr. Smart organization is like a big deal, and we have something like apparently is lower in in the scale of um, evil groups. Is like Mr. Pink gang. So in this gang, Liu Wang and Tua Huga are like members of this gang. And we have the ninjas, and we have the CIA. So okay, the tape gets robbed. We don't know by who. And in the CIA, they need, okay, we need to send our best guy, Tommy Foster. He's going to go to Hong Kong and solve this. So this guy arrives and say, okay, I'm going to be here like a couple of days. Okay, couple of days is gonna be solved. So this guy arrives to Hong Kong. So we have like these four groups looking for the tape. The Mr. Pink gang, Mr. Smart organization, the ninjas, and the CIA with Tommy Foster. Each one of these groups is saying we don't have the tape, so it's fair to assume that there is someone else to get the tape. And of course, the CIA wants to get the tape before it gets into the KGB hands. So apparently the KGB is in all of this also. So they're going to back and forth between each other, because Mr. Smart thinks his guy, Gordon Mann, he's involved in the stealing of the tape. He's like a double agent or something. So he gets like a death sentence. Hey, let's kill this guy. He's a traitor. So, but also apparently think Mr. Pink got the tape. They're all accusing each other, and the ninjas want to get the tape, maybe to use it themselves or to sell it to the most evil group they can find. So they're all of this together. I mean, not together. They're all fighting each other. So we got fights, and we got fights, and trying to understand what's happening. And I think one of the most important scenes in the movie is like at the 30-minute mark, and when the ninjas go to the report to the ninja boss, and I said they're 99% sure. So I am assuming they do like some test with some data to calculate that, because they say 99%. They don't say like we're pretty sure. No, we are 99% sure. Like Liu Wang and Tua Huga are involved in the stealing of the tape. This turned out to be true. So now I know, you know also, that this information is 100% accurate. So Liu Wang and Tua Huga stole the tape, and they're trying to blackmail Mr. Smart, like for money. This is all for money. So, but the ninjas wanted to do that. So, like, the ninjas were saying, like, we have this plan to steal this tape, but someone did it before us. So it's kind of funny because these two guys from a gang like outsmarted the ninjas. So it's like a comedy of errors. Okay, so in in, in, in one scene, Mr. Smart is trying to get hold to Liu Wang. Liu Wang escapes. Gordon Man, for some reason, goes there. Mr. Smart Men arrive. We have a fight scene. Like, there's a ton of fight scenes in this movie. And the police arrive. They got arrested. And by the way, the police is like two bumbling cops. They're friends with Tommy Foster, the CIA guy. They arrest everyone except for Gordon Man. Gordon Man says, "Oh, okay, bye," and because like Gordon Man is like our lead, but he's one of the members of the criminal organization. Okay, but he's presented like a tragic figure because Mr. Man said, "Kill this guy. He's a traitor." So he's like a victim. So, and in that scene, we see the ninjas, like, because the ninjas, like, they're watching that fight and say, "Oh, that looks interesting," but they not get involved. But when all of them got arrested, the ninjas go to the roof. End scene. I'm gonna show the clip. So apparently, in that scene, the ninjas stole the tape from Liu Wang, and now the tape is in the hands of the ninja. And the police guys said, Tommy Foster, "Hey, you should train to with a ninja master to become a ninja." So this guy said, "Okay, I'm gonna do that." So Tommy Foster is like in spirit searching for the tape, but in reality he's just training. Um, so this is what I made in my head. Tommy Foster is like a bionic CIA agent. That's because he's like the best. And he's now training to become a ninja. So now that he's a ninja, in like 2 hours of training, he's like a bionic ninja. But it makes sense if he's a bionic man. He can train like in 2 hours. He's like copying like a program, like loading ninja stuff. It will make sense. We don't have any evidence of this in the movie. This is the movie I'm inventing now in my head. But we don't have any evidence to disprove that. So, based in the title and in how fast he became a ninja, I'm gonna go with that. So the ninjas got the tape. The criminal organization of Mr. Smart and Mr. Pink, they're fighting each other in a glorious scene. They're fighting inside a house. So is the location so tiny that it's great. And the ninjas said, "We got the tape. Let's get out of here." They're not fighting in that fight. There's only in between the criminal organization and Mr. Pink gang. So they're going in a car. Bye. I mean, it would be strange if they're, I don't know, escaping by a horse, but it's funny to see them in a car. And Tommy Foster is after them, and we're gonna have like a final fight, like a final ninja fight. So this movie, we got fights, we got music from Miami Vice and from Dune. Yes, from Dune. The movie is using the music of Dune. This is awesome. And 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 this is the movie. We have other scenes that don't connect with the rest. That's why I'm saying is like two movies merged together. And I at first I said I'm not understanding this movie. Maybe it's because it's, I think, two movies merged together, but maybe it's because it's 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm sleepy and I'm not following the movie. So I watched the movie again. And I watched the movie again, and yeah, I can follow the movie much better without being sleepy. So that was my fault, not the movie's fault. But now I think there are three movies merged together because there are some scenes with like the daughter of the niece of Gordon Man. They're trying to murder, and then Gordon Man's girlfriend May infiltrated in a house that is a house of one of Mr. Smart henchmen. I don't know why that's happening, and the movie doesn't explain and doesn't elaborate on that because now we're in the ninja fight. So that's the movie. That's the movie. So Tommy Foster got the tape. The evil ninjas win. You need to watch the movie to find out. But I think this movie has a couple of problems. I think the movie from the beginning, it should have been like this: the ninjas hiring Liu Wang to say, "Hey, steal the tape for us," and then the ninjas say, "Okay, we have like a deal with the KGB. We are going to sell the this tape to the KGB," something like that. And we could have that. Could have uh, uh, because in the first scene of the movie we see Liu Wang and the ninja appear, and they appear and he saw the ninja and then they leave. So in that scene you gonna have some dialogue, say, hey, Liu Wan, go steal the tape for us. That's it. That's it. And then in the scenes with the ninja, and you can have that because the ninja have their mouth covered, so you can easily do that. And then in the scene with the ninja, when they're reporting, wow, we are 99% sure, like saying, okay, we have a deal with the KGB and blah 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 blah. And then I think the movie will be a lot easier to follow, um, because like Liu Wang and Tua Huga are from Mr. Pink gang, but they go raw. Mr. Pink doesn't know his two men stole the tape and they're doing business on their own. So like everything you have to leave it like that. So that make it a little harder to follow. I mean, you can interpret that first scenes there, like the ninja saying that, but Liu Wan is not working with the ninja because when later in the movie, Liu Wan says, I stole the tape, but now it go stole again by the ninja." So he didn't say like I was working for the ninja, or the ninja hired me, or I stole it for the ninja, something like that. So he was working on his own. So I would say that's like the main problem with the movie, a problem that it can be easily fixed, and also the other problem is who's the protagonist, because we are following like Liu Wang for a bit, so you're thinking he's the protagonist. We are following Gordon Man for a bit, so you're thinking he's the protagonist, and we are not following Tommy Foster at all, but he's the titular bionic ninja, so he should be the protagonist, but he isn't. So I'm still wondering who's the protagonist. So that's it. I have fun with this movie. I think the fights are great. So at the end, it worked. I seen the movie twice and I not regret it. So go watch the movie and tell me in the comments, who do you think is the protagonist? That's it. Bye. Bye.